Hello there, YouTube. Lokenhar here. I'm wanting to do a quick update video for you guys. Well, it's not much of a video, more of audio with moving pictures and some slight music in the background. It's a little bit easier just to do this than to try and fight with YouTube about my Google Plus account, which it seems to either deny exists or, well, anyways. YouTube has kind of been giving me a lot of problems recently, and that's the reason behind the fact that I haven't uploaded anything since March 30th, which the last thing I did upload was Mega Man Legends 2 Part 9. Part 10 is done, along with a few other parts for it, and I've actually started recording for an additional game. But the reason why I've been holding back from recording is that YouTube, about almost 2 weeks ago, sent me a couple of copyright notice flags. Now, this isn't something that's new. I've gotten them before. Most of the time, they've just been audio cues here or there, or audio content here or there, which is fine. I just acknowledge that it's from them, and they're okay with that. They put their the content holder would be able to put advertisements and such, or block it from a specific country. And usually it's just been Japan. Sorry, Japan, you guys get a lot of videos blocked for some reason by Bandai. However, 2 weeks ago, YouTube sent me something completely new, and it was the first series of global bans for my videos. And what this means is that the video was not viewable by anyone. The entire video had been flagged. The first one, at least, had been entirely flagged from start to finish as content that was being ripped off, stolen, that type of thing. That video was actually video, should have been Mobile Suit Gundam Encounters in Space Part 11. And actually, if you go into the Let's Play playlist, you'll see that Part 11 is gone. At first I had thought to just try and appeal the process for it. However, as anyone who's ever tried to do that type of thing knows, YouTube favors content holders or copyright holders more than they do anything for anybody else in the channel. Now that doesn't mean that they don't get knocked down or YouTube rules in your favor. It's just very unlikely. But I did try to appeal it, and I have done that before to moderate success for this or that. However, the process would have taken over a month to even hear back, and that's not to guarantee anything. Most of the time it just comes back in for the copyright holder's favor, and they go, nope, it's still banned, deleted, or your account will be, whatever. The fact that I have a global ban on some videos means that my account actually has some flags probably on it, some strikes against it, and I'm not sure if the three-strike rule even still applies to YouTube, or how they're doing that nowadays. I'm a little out of the loop for that type of thing, and like I said, I haven't gotten anything this bad in a long time. So instead of waiting for the verdict for it, I went ahead and I just outright deleted the video. So Part 11 for Mobile Suit Gundam Encounters in Space no longer exists. I put a short message flag on Part 12 that explains what happened as well. Some of you may have seen that. I have seen a couple of comments pop up about it, and since that point, what's going to happen is there's going to be a lot of videos in the coming months that will probably be taken down. I'll have to remove them. Most of them are going to be Gundam videos. Matter of fact, Capcom has never even said thing one about Mega Man in any form that I've done, which is nice, and at the same time, I kind of makes sense because they don't really care about Mega Man at this point. But let's say they do, or any other Let's Play video I ever do for another game, somebody brings it up that they just want to, that I've infringed upon their copyright holdings, I'm going to take it down. They do hold the copyright. I'm doing this as a fan project for a lot of these things, bringing a lot of games that I enjoyed playing the hell out of as a kid and still as an adult. I just want to put them on YouTube for others to enjoy, because a lot of these games are no longer in print. Even with the rise of the PlayStation games coming back to the PlayStation Network, or so on and so forth. It's just, that's what I started this channel for, and why I keep adding to it. So instead of going on hiatus completely here, I will start uploading here real soon. Like I said, I've got Part 10 for Mega Man Legends 2. It's already, matter of fact, I think, looking at my editing program right now, it's actually churning away at making sure the video's all right. I'll upload it here. If not tonight, it'll probably be tomorrow when I get a chance to. And then we'll hopefully I'm hoping to knock Mega Man Legends 2 out within at least, I'd say, an additional 15 parts, I'd say. So, part 25, I'm hoping to knock it out of, which will be pretty good, I think, for using about 30 to 45 minutes or so for footage time. That's probably about right, depending on how much I try and cut out for off-camera type of stuff. And then I'd like to, at some point, before I finish up Mega Man Legends 2, I do want to start into my next Gundam game. I do have it selected. I've already started test recording and actually have one episode in raw footage all planned out and done. I won't reveal which game that is, because, like I said, if something comes up and I end up having to just pull it before it even starts, I don't want everybody to, oh crap, you know, there goes that such and such game I was looking so much forward to. That, and there's always a surprise for it, because there are quite a few Gundam games left that I can cover, because we've only gone through Federation vs. Zeon, Gundam vs. Zeta Gundam, Zeonic Front, Encounters in Space, and Journey to Jaburo. Now, in terms of PlayStation 2 games, that's quite a few of the only ones that were brought over to the United States or to a Western audience from Japan. And that does leave us with a few others. There's the Gundam Battle Assault series. There were 2 games for the PlayStation for that. One game, the third Battle Assault, I think was for the PlayStation 2, which featured Gundam Seed, I believe. Let's see here, what other games are there? There was Seed Neverending Tomorrow, which I owned once upon a time. I do not currently have it because my copy was so shit it died on me and would never play again. Let's see here, there were a couple other things. MS Saga, that was an interesting game. Then there's also a plethora of PlayStation 3 games, which thankfully, because it's not region locked, I can import that shit, be able to play a bunch of stuff that never even made it to Western Shores. So there's a lot we can do. It's just getting to the point where I can get them all up here without having fear of taking them down immediately, because I have to put in some time on these, and I want to make sure that they're up there for a good long while. So, that's the update. Where I'm not dead yet is basically what I'm saying. YouTube, you know, you can say that YouTube's being a dick about things, whatever you want. They have this is what they're trying to do. They're trying to save themselves from a lawsuit, and they're trying to make sure that the people who do own a copyright aren't having their rights taken from them, which is fine. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Whenever I have a flag for a video that comes up like that, I will, chances are I will remove it, unless it's a minor flag where I can easily just say, yes, you're right, this is yours, you know, please don't take it down, just, you know, put your own ads on something. I don't take any of the revenue anyway, so go for it. And as always, I always want people to know that I do not claim to own these games whatsoever. They are, for the most part, owned by Bandai and its subsidiaries. Sunrise may have some part of it. I don't know who owns exactly with Gundam. Capcom, for example, owns Mega Man almost entirely. Keiji Inafune was the original creator for a lot of that, although the falling out between those two, they probably don't give a shit which one does what nowadays, especially Capcom. But that's about it. So expect some new videos from Mega Man Legends 2. I know a lot of you aren't really a big fan of that series, but I had to do something to break up the monotony of Gundam after Gundam after Gundam. I was going insane from Gundam, especially after playing Zeonic Front. It just was wearing on me pretty good. So, here real soon, new videos, new Gundam game coming up. Look forward to it. And then, I'll see you when I see you. Later.